What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CUBREACTS, as we continue to explore the latest new musical flavour worldwide. We're back inside the building once again to check out another brand new drop. This one is a live performance. We haven't actually done too many live performance videos on the channel this year. Obviously, we've been super busy, and I would like to get into doing more of these, primarily because they give us a different look at a lot of releases that we love. This is a great example of that. Libianca, her version of People for Spotify 2023 Wrapped live in London. Really excited to check this one out. I'm sure this was on quite a few people's Spotify Wrapped, being one of the biggest tunes of the year, so I'm excited to check it out. As always, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well, making sure you are leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all that good stuff. Without further ado, let's jump into this one and see how it sounds. I've been told this is very good. We know how good Libianca is. I like the graphics.
From Libianca.
So keeping that initial vocal underneath. So just before we jump into this performance, I've been told it's a very good live version. So I'm going to make the assumption that they're just keeping those backing vocals in there. But first of all, I love the little stat thing we saw at the start of this. Just to kind of scroll back to see just why it's so cool to see. Something like that, I think, makes such a difference to whether someone listening to this for the first time, if they see that, they're going to go, wow, it must be quite good. And that's a fickle thing to do, but it's something humans do. I think that's such a cool thing to see on the start of something like this. But yeah, we're going to jump right into this. I'll give it a couple of extra seconds as well. Let's go.
I've been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me? I walk in the room, eyes are red, and I don't smoke banga. Did you check on me? Did you check on me? Did you notice me? Nobody will know the paranoia. I put a smile on my face. If I said you can never face. I
love how much this live version completely changes the tune. The inflections are almost turned upside down. The overall feeling of the tune just is completely different. It's even more melancholy. The original one you can get away with just listening to it, and by listening to those melodies you can actually presume it's quite a happy tune if you're not actually listening to the lyrics. On this version it's flipped entirely. This just feels emotional, it feels sad, it feels kind of vulnerable. What a cool way of reworking this in a live setting.
If you don't know me well, you won't see how buried I am inside my grave. Inside my grave. Cause you see people don't really know you. They don't really know you. Cause you see people they don't really know you.
I love this approach to the vocal as well, going back into what we expected for that little hook. It's going to make you just completely reimagine the tune now. Whenever you hear this tune again, it's going to have a completely different feeling behind it, and you can feel the emotion of her performance in this live setting. This is awesome so far. Hats off. A good live performance can completely change my opinion on a performer, and I already had so much time for Libianca, so this is wicked.
I've been drinking more. Did you look for me? I walked in the room. Did you check on me? Oh, Holy Father, they try to hold my head up. I said, make you no leave.
Her vocal approach is just, it's more like, it's more soulful, it's more kind of grounded, it's more earthy. There's just so much about it that just, it feels more rugged. It feels more very much like this is something that's physically happening rather than the ethereal sense we get off the original performance. I think this is such a clever way to rework this in a live setting. Love the live setting as well. The kind of design of the wardrobe approach, and the fact you've got the yellow in front of the purple. There's something visually very pleasing about this. And I just, to be honest, I hope the crowd in the building kind of realised how exciting a performance this actually was.
Try to understand, yeah, we'll get no there for you. Cause you see people, they don't really know you. They don't really know you. Cause you see people, they don't really know you. Oh.
Everything about this, man. The setting, it almost feels like the instrumental's a little bit more stripped back than the original. I don't think it is, but there's just something about her performance which gives it that impression. The vocal holds so much more weight across the scale. And obviously we have got different overdub vocals going on, but they just feel different. And I love the fact we've had another new version of this song. Obviously we've had 4 or 5 different remixes now. But what I really do think is this as like an original live performance it's gonna change the way people feel about the tune. It's gonna kind of almost move into a much more, no, this is a sad song. Like, I can listen to people in a dance and be kind of happy. And this is gonna change that a little bit, which is it's crazy.
Did you check on me? Did you look for me? Did you?
Owning the room as well.
Did you check on me? Did you look for me? Oh. I've been drinking alcohol. Did you check on me? Oh.
What's really cool about this as a live performance, and I don't know if this is intentional, but it's something that I can kind of see being intentional. There's a lot of stuff going on in the background. There's people moving. There's a party happening. There's kind of rhythms and things happening, and they're all kind of happening behind your gaze. But then there's something very clear and obvious in front of you as well. And that is a great visual metaphor for what this tune is about. Obviously, did you check on me? Did you notice me? And there's all this other noise going on in the background, and then she's kind of dragged away. You can even see people in the crowd looking in a different direction. It's an insanely good metaphor for what the tune's actually about. Props to stage direction, because it's very clearly been very well thought out. If that's intentional, I may be making that up, but yeah, I think it might be.
Did you notice me? I've been drinking. Did you check on me?
There we go. So valid as well. Incredibly assured performance, quite a moving performance. It's a performance that's going to make me change the way I think about something, and for me, that's what makes a special performance. That was sensational. The tune itself, easily one of the biggest tunes of this year, even though I know it was released towards the end of last year. Easily one of the biggest tunes of this year, listenership-wise. That's why it's on 500 million plays this year. Obviously, a huge remix with l.a.x and Iris Star as well. I think there's been a couple of other remixes. I'm not too sure which ones those are, but that's obviously a standout one for myself. And yeah, just in general, man, I think this as a performance is fantastic. Stage direction, great. So valid to be on this stage this year. I quite like the setup of this of the Spotify Wrapped links as well. Hopefully that's something we see more and more kind of Afrobeats performances on over the years. Again, I feel if this had been maybe 2 or 3 months down the line, we would have seen Water by Tyler on there, just because it's a similar kind of storyline and virality. So yeah, very, very cool stuff. Guys, let me know your thoughts on this performance in the comments section down below. And as always, if you are new to the channel as well, make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all that good stuff. Without further ado, we shall see you all next time. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, Cam TV. Stay locked.
Welcome to Cubs Clubhouse, live on Brighton's premier platform for new music. Platform B.